Hello guys, I am Jocelyn Malima and I'm going to report about perchlorate and tell the mechanism for minimizing toxic effect. So first, let us talk about the perchlorate. Perchlorate is a waterborne contaminant left over of fuel utilized by rockets and from propellants. It includes the cause of pollution in our waters, especially in water used for irrigation. So when we say contaminant or waterborne contaminant, meaning to say it is a horrible toxin to human health and it's absolute poison to the environment. So again, perchlorate is a chemical compound containing one chlorine atom and four oxygen atoms. As you can see, it is a negatively charged, and this is the skeletal diagram of the said perchlorate. So, perchlorate can be naturally occurring and man-made chemical that is present in the environment. Perchlorate can be naturally occurring for it will forms naturally in the atmosphere, and it will only become man-made when we use it as an industrial chemical. So perchlorates are salts that have no color and no odor. These salts are very reactive, especially when used in the manufactures of fireworks, road flares, and solid propellants for rockets and missiles. Next is bisphenol. So bisphenol A. Bisphenol A is widely used in various products such as bottled water and tooth protecting sealants. It is a vital component in the creation of polycarbonate plastics. So bisphenol A or the BPA is present all around us in the environment and in manufactured products. Nowadays, we are very dependent on our technology without knowing that it has a bad impact into especially into our environment and into our health. So is what is bisphenol A? Bisphenol A or the BPA is a synthetic form of estrogen. It is a chemical generally used to harden plastic and coating the inside of food and drink cans. So it is a chemical that is added to many commercial products, including food containers and hygiene products. However, it can easily dissolve into the food and hot liquids that are kept in the plastic or the plastic-coated containers such as the bottles, the water bottles, the baby bottles, the cans, and such. But and it can easily enter into our body after eating or drinking such containers. So again, so where does bisphenol A get into our bodies? So bisphenol A will enter into our body through baby bottles, canned food packages, soda plastics, water bottles, and such. So lastly is the atrazine. Atrazine is commonly used on corn crops and sugarcane crops. It was created to be a herbicide farmers could use to kill weed from their crops. So again, what is atrazine? Atrazine is a widely used herbicide that can be applied before and after planting to control broadleaf and grassy weeds. Atrazine nowadays is a restricted use chemical, which means only professionals or experts are allowed to use it nowadays. So, what is atrazine and how does it affect to the environment? Or does it really affect to the environment? The answer is yes, definitely yes. With every passing year, the evidence of atrazine's harmful environment and human health effects grows stronger and stronger. So that's why atrazine is somehow good and bad into the environment and to our health. So next topic is the interactions. Interactions happen because some substances have antagonistic reaction in which materials will interfere with the effect or will somehow stimulate the breakdown of other chemicals. So synergism is an interaction in which one substance intensifies the impacts of another material. So synergism is when two or more agents or structures work together in order to accomplish a goal quicker than they would on their own. So there are three types of interaction, namely the additive, synergistic, and the antagonistic. So first, let us discuss the additive. Additive is the sum of the effects of chemicals involved in the reaction. For example, when you drink the acetaminophen plus the aspirin, when you drink it together, the pain will gone. It's just from the word additive, you add acetaminophen plus aspirin for the better results. And next is the synergistic. Synergistic is the sum of the effect is more than each chemically individually. So meaning to say, it is just like there is a work project that is made better by creating a team instead of having only one person to do it. So in synergistic, the the teamwork is really essential for the better result. And next is the antagonistic. Antagonistic is the negative effect the family of chemicals has on other chemicals. So chemical reaction is two or more substances combined for a new substance. So the next topic is the mechanism for minimizing toxic effects. So a primary concept of in toxicology is that every substance is capable of being poisonous under certain conditions. It has been said that any material has the potential to be poisonous under some circumstances. Just like what I said earlier, the in the BPA where we can get the contamination through the bottles, through canned food packages and such. So throughout our lifetime, we consume some of these chemicals in lethal dosage. So any of these compounds are absorbed in toxic doses. However, it will be excreted before causing harm to the body and the damage can be repaired. So there are processes in place to protect us from toxins. From toxins in our bodies being toxic when combined with other chemical or at a later stage of development. So the mechanisms for minimizing toxic effects are the metabolic mechanisms and the repair mechanisms. So first, let us talk about the metabolic mechanisms. Metabolic mechanisms is an organisms contain enzymes that process waste products and environmental poisons which reduce toxicity levels. So, as we all know, enzymes helps with the processes like digestions. It is one of the methods in lowering toxicity levels. So, excretion is also one method of reducing and eliminating these toxins in the body. So, yun nga, it can be in a form, excretion can be in a form of breathing, sweating, and kidney as a urine formation. And, and the other mechanism, the repair mechanisms. Repair mechanisms is that our body performs a damage repair function caused by the exposure to regular wear and tear or toxic or hazardous materials. It allows individual cells to have enzymes to help repair the damage in the deoxyribonucleic acid or the DNA and protein at the molecular level, organs, and tissues. So this is my report all about. I hope it clarifies and it helps you to further understand what is environmental toxicology is all about and how it does really affect to ourselves, to our health, and especially to the environment. That would be all. Thank you.